Hi, my name is MJ.
Hi, I'm Evie.
Hi, I'm Gwyn.
We're here at Indy PopCon, and I'm really excited to be here.
So am I.
Me too.
We're all from Crawfordsville, Indiana. We're just friends. We like to do group cosplays together.
Well, this is my sister, but
Yeah.
we're not just friends.
But she's our friend.
Yeah, I'm the friend. They're the twins. We're cosplaying from Resident Evil Village.
I'm Donna,
I am Angie.
And I'm Lady Dimitrescu.
which are Donna and Dimitrescu are two of the lords from the game, two of the bosses. They're some of our favorite characters.
And Donna, the doll maker, has a puppet Angie, and so that's who she is.
Why do we cosplay? You guys kind of got me started in it.
Yeah, kind of roped her in. I cosplay because, well, I personally just think it's a lot of fun. I love working on them. It's a very nice creative outlet. And even if I don't necessarily relate to the character that I'm cosplaying, it's still very nice to be able to dress up as them. It's a lot of fun to present yourself as someone else for a little bit of time. And it also makes for a lovely experience, especially going to conventions when you can see people and people can see you as the characters they love. And it's really nice to give that experience to everyone, not just yourself.
For me, sorry.
You go, you're the lord.
For me, it's like I got into cosplay because I had a friend who went to conventions and she was doing something herself. She was doing a cosplay herself, so I joined in to do a group. And I ended up really liking it and really enjoying it. And as someone who doesn't have a lot of self-confidence when I cosplay, it's like I'm not being myself, I'm being someone else. And when people ask me to take pictures and everything, it just makes me feel really good and really happy and glad that I'm doing something that other people think is cool, and that makes me feel cool.
They did rope me into cosplay originally. They were like, join us for a group, and so I did, and I hadn't even seen the material that it was. But I worked on a costume for maybe a month, and I enjoyed my first con so much that I just could not stop coming.
It was such a blast.
It was so fun, and the amount of costumes you get to try and the experimentation of making things and trying what fits and doing something that's like your own twist, it just makes it like a really lively experience, and it's just so, you have to feel it to know what it is. It's so,
and
I can't think of words.
It's so wonderful to try to innovate to make your cosplays work. I mean, we're not tall. She's not tall enough.
I'm not actually 7'4". As
But
surprising as that may sound.
making stilts work, or I'm not a very good sewer, but it's given me the opportunity to practice, and I did most of the sewing work on this dress.
I did a lot of the details
for
and
modifications,
that kind of thing.
and it just gives me a chance to try new things and improve skills I've already got.
And not just costumes, props. Props are so fun to make. They're objects you carry around, like, her staff is not 100%, but the cane is still something.
You know, the fact that it's not something she uses, but it matches what I'm doing. The fact that it's just a black cane, I think it looks classy, but it helps me balance on the stilts, so it makes things easier.
Yeah, my first main prop that I made was a shield.
My first prop I made was a grenade launcher.
Yep, that sounds like you.
So something that,
New cosplayers would like to know?
yeah, I would say, I mean, if you don't start off too ambitious, but you don't have to start off small if you don't want to. Like, you can at least, I'd say, just love the character that you're cosplaying.
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Pace yourself when you want to make or create a cosplay. Because there's deadlines. Sometimes you think it'll be done, but sometimes it won't be. It's always okay to be over-prepared, as we've learned.
And don't always be too focused on getting every detail down to a T. You're allowed to take some creative license with a costume. Like, what I'm wearing is not an exact replica of Lady Dimitrescu's dress, but I think it looks really nice and you get the idea across. And as long as you're really, really into the character you're doing, then you're gonna have fun no matter how really good your cosplay is.
And one more thing is, I suppose, don't be ashamed to buy your cosplays. Like, as long as you don't claim the work as your own, like, if you're in it to have fun, there is nothing wrong with getting a commercial cosplay.
If it's pre-made, there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's also nothing wrong with getting pre-made things and modifying them.
Yeah,
like,
if you
this
do-
year, this is fabric from Walmart, and a dress and a skirt from Amazon. A Halloween costume that I modified for Angie, fabric from Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be perfect to
And
have fun.
especially if you're new to it, taking something as a base, if you do want to make your own cosplay, is the best. Like this dress, we modified it from one we just found at Goodwill. So it always makes things easier, and you can still get really good results.
And another thing is, don't be afraid. Who cares if that character isn't seen everywhere? It doesn't matter. If you have fun, do it. Like, so what? That bothers me when you feel like you're not going to be recognized.
It's like,
so
just
what?
be who you want to be. It's for you. It doesn't have to be for someone else.
And groups are super fun.
Yeah,
It's
doing
so much
group
fun to do
cosplays are
groups.
the best, because then it's like, it's always cohesive, and you don't have to do a group cosplay, obviously, but like, when you're in a big group, then you feel like you just have this presence, and I just think that's a lot of fun.
It just gives you more, and cosplaying gives me such confidence that I do not have. It just, it's such a fun experience that makes life worth living. That was dramatic. Negative for cosplay if you're starting out?
I guess the only thing would be, one, like you mentioned, the not getting recognized, feeling your character isn't going to be recognized. And like, that's okay. Not everyone knows what everything is. And if someone asks you, then like, tell them. That means they're genuinely interested to know, not that it's a bad thing that they didn't recognize you immediately. And obviously there can be people who, I don't know, there's people who are judgmental. There's always going to be. But again, do it for yourself, not for other people. So then it doesn't matter what other people think.
As long as you're content with what you've done, who cares what anyone else thinks? All that matters is that you're happy with the product you've made.
And take a lot of pictures. Take a lot of pictures of yourself. You're going to regret it later. That is my best thing. I usually don't take pictures of my cosplays and I regret it later. So who cares if you don't like photos? You're somebody else today.
The pictures are for
Be
you,
the
not
pictures.
for other people.
Exactly. I feel like that's the worst part of this place.
I always forget to take pictures of myself. I'm so enamored with everyone else's costumes that I like get home and I realize, oh, I'm not in any of these, you know?
Yeah, we've been a bit better this time.
Yeah,
Finally
hopefully.
taking some pictures of ourselves.
Especially when our moms are like, where's my pictures?
Right, on social media, you can find me on Instagram at GWYNR2021 wait, that's just my at, it's not a Gmail. But so GwynR2021 on my Instagram. Both of
For
us,
me-
we collab on TikTok as The Grinch Was Taken with an underscore between each word.
And then my Instagram is Redding Evie, REDDING, EVIE. I don't post a bunch there, but I'm gonna start posting my cosplay stuff more. So if anyone's interested, that's it.
For me, I have a TikTok that is not completely related to cosplay, but it's Dollar Store Blonde, no spaces, all lowercase. And then my Instagram is 22 Weeb Street, as you think it would be spelled.